Hello friends, subscribers and new viewers of this channel, and welcome to Machine Learning and AI Tutorials. We are living in exciting times, and we are maybe the first generation in human history that is experiencing AI revolution. And consequently, on this channel we are continuing strong with discovering and testing different AI models and with explaining how to install and run them on local computers. In this video tutorial, we are going to explain how to install and run locally the Gemma 3 vision model published by Google. Those of you who follow this channel or who are the subscribers know that we have recently published a video explaining how to install the Gemma 3 AI model and how to use it for text applications. In contrast, in this video tutorial we are going to do something completely different. Namely, we will explain how to install Gemma 3 for vision applications. So, what are vision applications? In the sequel, we will present several examples and test cases that illustrate the application of Gemma 3 for image and vision applications. Namely, Gemma 3 is a multimodal model. Multimodal model means that this model can handle text, images, and probably videos or sound. I didn't test videos and sound, however, I have tested images and photos. So here's the first problem. I randomly placed several coins on the table in my kitchen, and I took a photo with my phone. Then, over here, I uploaded this image in this graphics user interface that I will explain how to install later on, and ask this question: count coins and money on the image. And that's the only information that we have provided to this model. And over here, you can see the response. Namely, here is the image once again, and you can see that Gemma 3 was able to relatively accurately recognize that we have 4 quarters, 2 dimes, nickels, and pennies. Maybe there is a small error over here due to the lighting or due to something else, and maybe there is slight miscalculation here, and maybe the model didn't recognize nickel or a penny or something like that. However, most of the coins are accurately recognized. As you can see over here, we actually have 4 quarters, and that's accurate. And let's see dimes. We actually have 3 dimes. However, the model recognized 2, and we can improve this. However, this is astonishing, and you can fine-tune this model and you can even get better results. Okay, so you have seen the first application of Gemma 3.27b. This application is very important for robotics, computer vision, and other interesting engineering applications. So let's start with the second problem. To test the performance of Gemma 3, I took again random objects from my kitchen, I took a photo, and here's the photo. Okay, then I provided this image to Gemma and asked the question: recognize the objects on the image and their brand. And over here you can see the answer. And let's now do something like this, and let's investigate the accuracy of the results. Knife, perfect. Let's see about the brand. Brand is not visible, correct. Toothbrush, here's the toothbrush, and the model recognized that this is a Crest toothbrush. In fact, maybe it is, and maybe these letters over here imply that this is also a Crest toothbrush. How about the toothpaste? Scope. Well, the toothpaste is actually accurately recognized, however the brand is Crest, but however still the model was able to read the text over here. And here is the lighter, and the lighter is BIC or BIC, and this is the classical lighter that you can purchase at 7-Eleven. Now, here is one very interesting thing. The model was not able to recognize this K-cup, Dunkin' Donuts K-cup, and I believe that one of the reasons is that the outer edge of this K-cup, that is the color of the outer edge, has a similar color to the background, and this is the standard problem in computer vision. In fact, you would most likely have to do some little bit more advanced image processing, and if you perform image filtering and image processing and then you provide such an image to Gemma, the results will be even better. And let's start with the third problem, and the third problem is the classical math problem. Namely, over here I took a piece of paper and I sketched a right triangle and I denoted side 3, 4, and this missing side, or the length of the missing side, is denoted by a question mark. And then I asked the model compute the missing side with a question mark on the image, and here is the answer. So here's the power of Gemma. Gemma was able to recognize that on the image we have a right triangle. Then Gemma was smart enough to apply the classical math theorem saying that a squared plus b squared is c squared, and people know this for 3,000 years probably, if not longer, and then Gemma applied the theorem and computed the result. And this is truly astonishing. Okay, so here's the plan for the rest of this video tutorial where we explain how to install Gemma 3 vision models. First of all, we are going to install Ollama, then we will use Ollama to install Gemma 3 vision models, and then we are going to generate this graphics user interface by using WebUI. WebUI is a very powerful framework for interfacing and interacting with large language models on local computers. Consequently, everything that you see over here is executing and being run on my local computer, and over here you can see the specs. You can see that I'm using NVIDIA 3090 GPU, and over here you can see the CPU specs. Okay, let's start with installation. The first step is to download and install Ollama. For that purpose, go to the Ollama website given over here, click on download, and if you're on a Windows machine, as I am, click on download for Windows. Otherwise, select your operating system. After you do that, you'll see that this installation file will be downloaded. Wait until it's downloaded, and after it's downloaded, execute it, and the installation will be pretty straightforward. You will just need to click next several times. Okay, so let's go to the downloads folder. Here is Ollama, double click and click on install, and this will install Ollama. After Ollama is installed, let's verify the installation. Open a new tab in your web browser and type this address, and if Ollama is properly installed, you should see this message. Another test is to click here and to see this cute icon over here, and the third test is to click here, search for command prompt, then open the command prompt, and in the command prompt simply type Ollama. And if Ollama is installed, you should see this generic reply. Good. The next step is to download the model. To download the model, go back to the base Ollama website and over here search for Gemma 3. Click here, then scroll down until you see this model section, and let's explain what is written over here. You have two types of models. You have models that only support text prompts, and this is this model. This is a very small model. And you have the multimodal or vision and text models, and here they are. Now, in this video tutorial, I'm going to download and test all these three models. The installation procedure is the same for every model. Now, the best strategy, in my opinion, is to click here and first click on 4B model, and you will see that this installation command. Copy this command, go back here, then over here type this command. However, instead of run, type pull and press enter, and this will download the model. Just press enter and here it is. Now, since I already have this model on my computer, nothing is being downloaded. However, in your case, you will see the download progress. It's going to take a while, maybe even 2 minutes, and then at the end you will see this message. And repeat this procedure for all other two models. Consequently, click here, click on the 2B model, copy this command, go here, then over here. Oops, I made an error here. Let me just do it. Paste it here. Instead of run, type pull, and that's it. Then do the same thing for the 27B model. Click here, click here. Now I'm going to erase this. And over here again, type pull, and this will download the model. Now, it might take a while to download these models. Maybe this larger model it might take even 5 to 10 minutes. Consequently, be patient. Once the models are downloaded, let's test them. For that purpose, we need an image or a photo. Namely, take for example your phone and take an image of an object or a group of objects in your apartment, or simply download image from internet. So in my case, I took several images and they're located over here. Test images, and here they are. And here, for simplicity, I'm going to use only a single image. Next, I'm going to create a test folder. So I'll click here and search command prompt, then go back to the C drive and create a folder called test. Then navigate to the test folder, and over here I'm going to copy one of these images to this test folder. For example, I'm going to select this image, then I'm going to go to my PC, to my C drive, test here, and I'm going to paste it over here by pressing Ctrl V. Next, I'm going to go to this folder and I'm going to type this command, and here is the image. Okay, the first test will be performed by using Ollama in this terminal. This is the simplest test, and in the next step we are going to generate a graphics user interface. So let's start. First of all, let's type this command, Ollama run, Ollama list, to see all the models on the computer. And over here you can see all downloaded models. Note that over here these two models are the same models. And let's test the 12B model. To do that, type Ollama run and then paste the name of the model. Here it is. And this will start the model. Next, we need to tell to the model the image name and a text prompt. So let's start with this. Describe the image, and over here you need to specify the image name. The best strategy to do that is to type this character, then this character, and then paste the image name and press enter. And over here you can see added image parts1.jpg, and you can see that all the objects on this image are accurately being recognized. Let me just tell you one very important thing. This dot backslash actually tells to Ollama that the path to this file over here is in the current folder in which Ollama run is being executed. On the other hand, over here you can also specify the absolute path to your file. Next, let's exit the model and Ollama by pressing Ctrl D. The next step is to generate a graphics user interface for running and testing this model. First of all, make sure that you have Python on your system and verify the Python version by typing this. If you don't have Python, install Python 3.12, 3.11 or 3.10. The next step is to create a Python virtual environment. To do that, simply execute this command, and after that execute this command in order to activate the Python virtual environment. After that, you just need to install WebUI library or a series of packages, and after that you just need to run WebUI. To install WebUI, simply type this command and be patient. The execution of this command might even take 5 minutes, since we are downloading a significant amount of files from the internet, and we are probably downloading even 4 to 5 gigabytes of data. And the next step is to start WebUI. So let's learn how to do that. Let's first type this, and to start WebUI, simply type this command and wait for a while. WebUI will be initialized, several packages will be installed, and you will be able to run WebUI. Wait until you see installation. Let's just wait. Here it is, fetching 30 files, and once you see the screen, you can start WebUI in your web browser. Namely, the idea over here is to simply type this address in your web browser. So go to a web browser, open a new tab, and over here simply paste this address. Ignore this unauthorized, click on get started. Let me just do this. Enter your name, email, and password. Note over here that you're only registering on your local computer. That is, this is not being executed online. And create administrator account. Okay, let's go. And that's it. Now, what you will see over here in this drop-down menu is that the models will be automatically recognized. Over here, I'm going to select Gemma 3 12B model. So you can also try other models. Now, what I need to show you is how to insert or how to add images to Open WebUI. This is really simple. Simply click here, click on Upload Files, and then over here go to the destination folder where your images are. Let's take this image, click here, and let's ask the question, describe the objects on the image. And let's press enter, or you can press here and you can see that the model is executed. And here it is, works like a charm. You can see that everything is being nicely recognized. And a nice thing is actually that here we have some imagination or some hallucinations. Dental floss is actually not shown on this image. However, this might look like a dental floss for a model. Why not? Okay. Well, that would be it, right? And you can also test other models. Okay, that's all for today. I hope that you like these videos. If you like the videos I'm creating, please press the like and subscribe buttons and see you in the next video tutorial.